I don't wanna play no games. No, I don't wanna play no games. No, I don't wanna hear your promises. You do you and I'll do me. That's just the way it is.
Boom.
Booyah! Oh yes, you know what time it is. We're back in action. Clout Chasers here. You know what time it is. Follow me on Twitter, JackCity Music. Like and subscribe. Give us a comment. Get that badger in and on and over here. He's in, he's on, he's over, he's here. Just been watching Farke's interview. Quick shit vid. I love watching Farke's interview. They're not too insightful. He doesn't really say out, and if he does say something, he sort of says the opposite immediately after, which is always a nice little flick. But we're in, we're on, we're over, we're off. So Stoke other day went to Ellen Road on Tuesday. Grant win out. He made a few changes, didn't he? That's what it's all about. Mesley Silent S had a great game. Fucking great game, mate. Great performance from him, Silent S. Ampadu man at match for me. Ampadu and Roberts got in the team of the week in the championship, which is a nice little flick. Ellen Road got a bit edgy, to be fair, in the second half, particularly, and the goal was received extremely well, like it always is, but there were a bit of tension building. But my man Fucker absolutely loved the result. He was banging on about it, saying it's best result of 2024. I just had to check down in the top right hand corner that it's 2024. It certainly is. Yeah, a little bit edgy, and we obviously ground it out a little bit. It is what it is. A lot of people sort of whinging and comparing us to Ipswich for some reason. They got a last minute winner. I don't really see. I don't really see the comparison. I don't think Ipswich are going to drop some points. We've just got to concentrate on our own results, haven't we? Just keep going. I've got to say, to be fair to the Stoke supporters, I actually thought they brought it. You know, they brought a pretty decent atmosphere. They were singing the same chant on repeat, like, which, you know, made me laugh. But then they made a few jokes about Leeds falling apart, and we got involved with it. Thought they were good all round, and they were marching round outside Ellen Road. Must have been about 30 of them all stomping round, singing chants and that. Pretty funny. So on to tomorrow, really. So, I just want to mention as well, I thought Joseph looked bang up for it when he came on. Everybody got a bit of a hard on when he came on, which, you know, I know everybody's looking forward to seeing him. But he did look really sharp, nearly nicked a goal. Thought James took his goal really well. There's been loads of talk about that took a big deflection. Wasn't a huge deflection, that goal. I just thought he fired it in. Thought it was a really good finish. It was Leif Davis as well that got Ipswich's goal, which is one of them. But we're 2 points behind them, and we play before them on Friday. So win on Friday, we're in front of them. They've got to go out. I think they playing at 12:30 day after, so they've got to go and get a win on the Saturday. We just got to keep winning. Where are you watching it tomorrow? I'll be in Boozer. I'll be at work, so I'll just watch it over at Road in Guiseley if anybody's about. Aaronson might not be able to get that move away, so my man Aaronson, the man that would fall away with a strong wind, we're either going to lose a lot of money for him or sadly have to bring him back. But apparently Farke it'd either just loan him out for another season just to get rid, or it would accept any reasonable offers. That's apparently what's coming in. Leicester have come into they've just been listening to it on Sky Sports. Apparently they're having a few issues with financial fair play, but they won't be getting deducted any points this year. But in the same respect, they've also said that they haven't done anything wrong yet. They're just in the build-up to potentially doing something wrong. So they've filed I don't know how often they have to file these reports, but they're in line to break the financial fair play. But, you know, they'll just sell a player, or they'll go up, well, not hopefully, but hopefully in their eyes, they'll go up and get a big shitload of Bunsen burner for that. So that'll just send them up, and they'll make money out of that. That's probably the worst explanation I could give. But if you watch the Sky Sports video, there's literally no to be said. They're in a bit of a sticky situation with it. I think they'll get over it or get through it. Chelsea are apparently in for Summerville for 30 million, which I think is a terrible move for him and them. I think that would be a wild, wild scenario. But if we don't go up, which we will as champions, no longer in Europe, one of them, but, you know, you take the hit. I think somebody will probably come in for Summerville, but, you know, we'll move on. The lawsuit against Everton is set to collapse, because obviously they've been deducted points. They love getting deducted points. A lot of people saying that the financial fair play is just there to protect the top six, which I think there's a bit of an argument for, because the way they seem to be coming for Leicester seems a little bit insane. and they're on about change. There's a big difference between the rules in the Premier League and the rules in the EFL, and they're on about like trying to combine it a little bit so that this doesn't happen again. Basically, Leicester have found a loophole and they don't like it. But yeah, our lawsuit against Everton for basically not getting deducted points that year will collapse, which, you know, was to be expected. Just Brendan Aaronson obviously got me thinking about who's gone and who's stayed, etc. And then I've seen an article, so just breaking it down for the signings in 2023 to 2022 to 2023. We've got Brendan Aaronson, 28 million. He's out on loan. Looking to get rid of him at any cost by my man Faki Faka. Mark Rocker, who a lot of people seem to think was decent, who I think is absolute ket. 10.5 million. He's still out on loan. Rasmus Christensen, 11 million out on loan. He was obviously meant to be the best thing since sliced bread, the big warrior that was absolutely cack and wasn't better than Ayling, much as everybody just said, they've signed to start, they haven't signed to sit on bench. Like, well, if they're not good enough to fucking start, they'll sit on bench. No, you've signed them to play them, not sit on bench. I know, but if they're not good enough, they're not going to start, are they? And he was pap. He was slow as melting ice. Max Wobber, 10 million. He's still out on loan, the Weasel, but he will be getting his move. Obviously, Rutter, 36 million, but he's flying, so we're still with him. Lewis Sinistera, 21 million. He's no longer with us. Tyler Adams, 15 million. He's no longer with us. McKennie just came in on loan. He's no longer with us. Nonto, 3.8 million. He's obviously still flying with us. And Gabby, 5 million, who's out on loan. I'm sort of hoping Gabby sort of comes to Summit, to be perfectly honest. I just want to mention as well, Paveda won't be able to play tomorrow night because we've got him loaned out and he's where his parent club, so the can't play Paveda, and I like Paveda. Chef Wednesday, 23rd in league. Let's get them slapped up, see what Ipswich do Saturday morning. Let's have it. Bish, bash, bosh. In it for the dosh. In it for the dollar. What are you going to do? Chicken whopper.
Boom.
JackCity, bitch. JackCity, bitch.
I don't wanna play no games. No, I don't wanna play no games. No, I don't wanna hear your promises. You do you and I'll do me. That's just the way it is. Don't wanna ever feel surprised. That's why I ask.